late this morning. Switching it up, y'all, because it is in the afternoon. It's going into the afternoon, so I can't really do my stretches with y'all this morning because I need to cook breakfast. At this point, my body is hungry. So I'm gonna turn on the lights in here. You know it's late for me when I turn on the light. I hate turning on the lights in the morning. And I'm gonna move y'all somewhere with this light. These lights aren't as bright. There we go. I'm trying to move y'all out of the direction of that light bulb. So yes, I am going to cook breakfast and talk to y'all. I'm so sorry about missing stretch and chat this morning. But I was so tired. If you saw in my community tab, I posted and let y'all know that I was up. Like, I had to get up like 3 times in the middle of the night last night. So time was just not my friend this morning. I was really exhausted. But this morning I'm just gonna make some bacon. I'm using pork bacon. That's all we have right now. I usually like to do turkey bacon. And I'm gonna make some grits and some eggs. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm just gonna chat with y'all. So I wonder how everyone's morning is going, especially since you didn't get to really start it off with me. I hope you were able to just take the liberty and be proactive and do the stretches on your own and speak words of affirmation to yourself and just talk about whatever you're feeling. Go ahead and get it off your chest so that you don't have to go into the entire day with it on your mind. That's definitely what you gotta do. But if you want to talk about it now, we could talk about it now. Obviously, I'm always here for the support from my true bays and to support my true bays. Okay, so that should be enough bacon. You know, I had 2 missed calls today from a relative of mine. I just tried to return the call because I was in the shower when they called me. And they didn't answer. So you know what that lets me know? It wasn't important. It couldn't have been important. But there was really no need for me to be calling back. I hate when people call me back to back. And then when I call them, they don't answer. But they could be doing something. So I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven. I got my bacon. Let me show y'all my bacon. Bacon produces its own oil, so I'm not adding any type of cooking oil or anything to it, any salt. It has enough sodium in it. I'm just gonna preheat my oven till about 375. I like to slow cook my bacon in the oven. And I'm gonna get my pot out so I can make these grits. I want to vlog so bad, y'all, but I just cannot bring myself to I didn't even start the dishwasher last night. I can't bring myself to vlog on my phone as bad as I want to. That's how you know dinner was good last night, y'all. These dishes are dirty, but they smell good. Cause I made this. I made sausage and peppers with rice, white rice and cornbread. It was so good. I'm gonna put pictures in the community tab so y'all can let me know if y'all want me to start doing some cooking videos. Just filming on your phone is so much. It just takes too much. For me, I'm not motivated. I don't have that motivation. Maybe someone just starting out or somebody who's already like making really good money on there and they have to use their phone. But for me, I think it's a preference thing. Certain videos I just prefer to film on my phone and I don't. Like, I don't want to film a vlog on my phone. Tried it before, I did not like it. I would prefer to film on a vlog camera. That's what it's for. On my phone, I can do like little reels and little sit down videos. I hate doing sit down videos because I use a microphone when I film, but I also like to use my MacBook as a viewfinder. But the only way I can use it as a viewfinder on my phone, with my phone, is I have to have my USB charger cord plugged into my phone and into the computer, and you go to QuickTime Player and you can see yourself. However, I can't use my microphone if I do that, because my microphone plug is not a Bluetooth microphone. It plugs into my phone, my port, the charging port in the phone. And like I said, I've been doing this long enough to just say that I'm just done. I'm so over trying to film everything on that phone. And then lack of motivation to edit. And then you can't, if you want to hire a really good editor, these people are trying to charge you buku prices for even just a 10-minute video. They want to charge over $100. And they're the really good editors that'll, you know, edit the style you want. And I'm just not going for that. And then the ones that are charging like $40, they don't edit good. And then I just had too much stuff on my plate to have to sit down, and the process will just be so long with telling them, oh, at this point of the video, put this in there. You know, I just rather edit myself, but I hate editing. So yeah, I know that might sound a little bit crazy. But I am gonna finish editing the video that I filmed for y'all that I really want to go up. And then I gotta film another video today. Oh my god. I just haven't been motivated, been tired. I have these little I don't know what I want to call them, but these little spurs, I guess, of energy and motivation to do YouTube videos and edit and stuff, and then they disappear. So right now, all I have done is just fill this little boiler up with water. I am going to be using Quaker Oats. No, I'm not. I'm going to use Bob's Red Mill polenta yellow corn grits. Love these. If you have not tried them, please do. They're super good. This is what they look like. Let me turn to the back so hopefully y'all can see them. These are so good. They're better than regular white grits. I love Bob's Red Mills, the brand. But my Yuka app tells me that it's not the healthiest brand. Y'all see this? I gotta get rid of it. I think I got like some digestive stuff going on. I'm loving this, but this, I'll try to stick it in, but no. Yeah. That's why I cannot wait. I think next week is the week that I'm actually going to officially be able to start my meal prep journey. Hopefully this weekend I can get started on that. Like, I can start my meal prepping journey and my healthy eating journey. I think this weekend is going to be the weekend to get me started. I'm also going to have some OJ this morning. Oh, some orange juice this morning. Orange juice is really good for the digestive system. Lemonade is also really good for the digestive system. It will send you right to the restroom if that's where you need to go. I promise. For me, it does. And another thing that helps me with my digestive system is, like, we're getting a good bowel movement in for the day, is Starbucks strawberry refreshers. I don't know why, but it does. It makes me go. So I ain't mad at it. You need to have a good bowel movement every day. It's healthy. I'm gonna fix it with some cold water. I actually don't like drinking water out of the refrigerator or using the ice. I'm gonna figure something out. When I get my energy where I need it to be and I'm, you know, more motivated. What is, oh, yeah. Cheers. Make sure you're getting your water, your agua, like I like to call it. Make sure you're getting that in. Let me get my eggs out. Another thing that I don't normally use that I'm using today is regular farm eggs. I don't really eat farm eggs. I eat pasture-raised eggs. But when you're on a tight budget, you gotta get what you gotta get, as long as you got it. I also don't like really use Morton salt like that anymore. Sea salt is a healthier alternative. I learned this through like my digestive stuff that was going on. It does not have iodine in it. I think Himalayan salt does. Iodine is an important vitamin that we need. But sea salt is a better choice when it comes to salt. I am just going to salt my water before I put my grits in. If you know, you know. This is just gonna make sure those grits have some taste. A little bit goes a long way with sea salt, so keep that in mind. You can be real salty, so just be careful with it. So yeah, some sea salt. And then once the grits are finished, I do put like regular black ground pepper on the grits. But white pepper is a good alternative if you suffer from any type of digestive stuff. Don't eat any spicy stuff, like if you're having any type of digestive issues, because for me, I was having a lot of digestive stuff going on, so I had to cut out like greasy food, citrusy food, spicy food, because I had gastritis. And I think once you have it, like, you're prone to get it again, so you just gotta start a healthier way of eating. But when I became pregnant, that became hard to do because I had certain cravings and I wanted to eat. I wanted to make sure my baby was getting enough nutrients, so I started slowly dipping back into stuff. One thing that I feel like, my mom told me this when I was an adult. I remember her telling me as a kid that I was allergic to ketchup, but I never had an allergic reaction, so I would always eat it with my McDonald's French fries, because I mean, come on. But what she meant to say was that I have a sensitivity to it, and I learned that as an adult when I went and got an upper endoscopy and stuff. I actually do have a sensitivity to tomatoes. But I am really good. I make a mean spaghetti. Baked spaghetti and just regular stovetop spaghetti. My daughter loves it, and I love spaghetti. So it's one of those things, though, that I would have to eat in moderation. I can't just be eating ketchup. I can't eat tomato-based stuff. Like, it would have to be in moderation. So, like, maybe once or twice a year, I could eat spaghetti. And I know it's hard to give up on things that we really like, but I promise you, if you want to live longer, just do what your body tells you to do. Because if your body's shut down, you can't do anything about it. So you just got to kind of do what your body says to do. I might not film today, though. I might just finish editing this one video that I really want to finish editing today, and then I'll probably film tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday. I'll probably get up, do what I need to do, get myself together, do my makeup, and go about the day. I'm used to being able to getting out of the house and going places and doing stuff. I haven't been able to do that these last few weeks, so that's probably why I'm not motivated to do anything I need to do, the important stuff, and that's probably why I've been like in this rut. So I gotta get out of it as soon as possible. When I do stuff that I love, I'm able to stay motivated, and I'm able to do everything that needs to be done. But if I'm not able to do stuff that I love to do, or go places, I just become unmotivated to do anything at all. And I think with this video that I'm about to upload for y'all, I think it's gonna be a surprise and a shocker, but I think my true babes are gonna be really happy and excited to have this video, because I was excited to film it, and I feel like I'm glad that I did, because I can now embark on a new journey and something that I've always really wanted to bring to the YouTube platform. Because coming from me is going to be extremely authentic, and I feel like my voice is needed in this part of the world on YouTube, because I'm daily living it, breathing it, experiencing it. So yeah. So I'm letting my water come to a boil. I'm gonna cover it to give it some support because my oven is already ready. What I want to do now is I want to get my eggs ready. Now for me, I can't not put anything in my eggs to make them taste good. A lot of people just leave them plain. For me, we're not doing that. I need to add some. For me, like salt and pepper is not enough. So I'm gonna show y'all what I put inside of my eggs to make them taste really good. Now, normally I love to do cheese, but cheese is also a thing that's about to be coming out of my diet. I'm gonna try to eat it in moderation because I do think some of the meal preps that I'm gonna do requires some dairy. Like the thin bagels that I'll have to alternate throughout the week. Cream cheese. They do have a dairy-free cream cheese by the brand Kite Hill, but I think when I tried it before, I didn't like it. I think it made my skin itchy, but it probably was something else because my whole microbiome was down, so that could have just been that. But I'm gonna go to like Sprouts, Whole Foods, places like that, and see what kind of dairy-free alternatives they have for cream cheese. But altogether, I would like to not do dairy. I did it before. So when it comes down to eggs is not really considered dairy. I don't want to say it's dairy, but it'd be over there with the cheese and stuff. However, I feel like if you were a vegan, you wouldn't eat eggs because it's technically meat. If this was, I don't even want to talk about that because, yeah, now I'm feeling bad. Yeah. Normally, I'd eat egg whites, but this household does not like egg whites. I've probably got an island to eat egg whites once and really like them. But that's because I added Parmesan cheese and all these seasonings. That's the only reason she liked them. I do like to try to cook my eggs sunny side up sometimes, especially if I use my griddle, but I'm not today because I don't feel like doing all of that. So I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, the seasonings that I love to use, let me flip my camera around. I think I'm gonna just do one egg because I don't think, yeah, one egg should be good for 2 people. Me and Island usually eat eggs. So I use the complete seasoning by the brand Badia or Badia. This is the original one. You can get this from Publix. I know for sure. I haven't seen it in any other grocery store because I really don't shop anywhere other than Aldi or Publix. But I'm sure they have it in there. In any other grocery store. I use the Morton sea salt and I use ground pepper. Now, sometimes I'll use like a little paprika or something like that, but typically this is all I use. Okay, so this is how I like for my water to start boiling before I put my grits in there. This is what I like my water to look like, but I'll go ahead and reduce the heat till about 1. And then I'll go ahead and get my whisk ready. Oh my God, my whisk is in the dishwasher. So we're gonna use us a good old handy dandy fork because while we're pouring the grits, we want to whisk them in. Okay? Excuse me. Now you can use a fork if you don't have a whisker or whisk. But if you have a whisk, use that. So I'm going to pour my polenta. These are, I'm calling them grits, but it's really yellow corn polenta. But you know, if you know, you know. So we're just gonna, what is that? Okay, see now I'm gonna have to start my water again because y'all see those things floating? That lets me know that this pot is not thoroughly cleaned, unfortunately, but it won't take long. This is hot. Whenever you're using stainless steel, see this? The arm of this pot is hot. So I'm gonna take my brand new handy dandy Amusa cooking gloves We're gonna pour this water right on out. We are not cooking dirty water. I'm gonna fill this back up. For me, I know how to just eye the amount of water I need when it comes down to my polenta or my grits. It comes with time and skill. So I've been cooking for a long time. Yes? Are you calling me? Oh, no wonder, because there's still grits on here from yesterday. Y'all almost caught me in 4K, girl. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get this out of here. But anyways, yeah, I've been cooking for a pretty long time. Keep the camera on me. I've been cooking for, I started cooking for myself when I was young. I would mainly just I would cut up potatoes and make homemade French fries. Cornbread is something that I would help my mom cook. My mom always cooked. My mom comes from a real small country town. My grandmother was the cake lady in the town that they are from. My mom is from. My grandma was the cake lady, the pie lady. She baked everybody's red velvet, everybody's pound cake, everybody's pecan pie, everybody's sweet potato pie, everything from scratch. She made the best biscuits, all of the things. And yes, I'm bragging on my grandma because don't nobody cook better than my grandma. I miss her. So I come from my dad also could cook really good. My siblings can cook. So I started cooking myself though at a younger age, like my preteens. I would make homemade French fries from potatoes and cornbread. And if you can make Kool-Aid and make Kool-Aid taste good, you're gonna have some skills when you grow up. So yeah. But I really started getting into like my cooking when Island was a baby. So that was about 2015. And I was 19. So I started cooking when I was 19. I'm 27 now. So do the math. So I can really cook. Like, I'll say when I was about 23, that's when I really got into like cooking like the salmon and all of that good stuff. Before then I would just do like fried chicken, baked spaghetti, and fried fish and stuff like that. But now at 23 I started like getting into like finger foods and the spinach dips. And when I say finger foods, I mean like I would make the meatballs, barbecue meatballs. I would make spinach dips. And then as I progressed around 25, I started getting into stuffed chicken breast and then the homemade mashed potatoes and all of that. So now I'm into like the pastas and decorate my plates, plating them right. And so look, anyway, I say all that to say I've been cooking for a real long time. I love to cook. Cooking is second nature to me. It's one of those things that I'm really, really, really good at, and I should probably be using to capitalizing off of it. But that's not the type of thing that I want to do, even though my family has told me that I could be good at it because my grandma did it. But I don't know. I get a thrill out of it. I feel good. It makes me happy. But you know, I'm just really good at it. As long as I can feed my kids and food good, that's what matters to me. So yeah. I could definitely do some cooking videos. Like I said, I am going to share, hello my one viewer. I am going to share my meal from last night. I have some pictures, the befores and the afters, and I made a really good cornbread last night. Oh my God. Follow the instructions on the Jiffy box. If you don't, you have messed up. It's gonna be really dry and stale. It could have been a little bit more moist, but I used water instead of milk. No, I didn't. I used milk. But if I would have put a little bit of water in it, it would have tasted really good. So anyways, my grits, my water is boiling again. If you want your water to speed up the process of your water, you want it to come to a boil quicker, always put the lid on the water. It's gonna take longer if you do not have the lid on it. Do you see how it's like becoming foggy? Because all of that heat is trapped in, and that's what's gonna create the boil. It's gonna take longer, and you're gonna have to increase the heat to like a really high level if you're gonna boil the water without a lid. If you don't have a lid, you better do what we used to do back in the day. When we didn't have a lid for our pots, we would get a glass plate and put that glass plate on top of it and let it boil like that. And I still have to do it for some of the pots that I bought or buy from like Ross and like different bargain stores that don't have a lid. So don't feel bad. You gotta do what you have to do. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix up my eggs, y'all. Now I'm gonna start cooking my polenta. Once my water starts boiling, I have my 1 egg in here. I'm going to first add in my Badia seasoning. And then I'm going to add in my sea salt. And then I'm going to add in my ground black pepper. And no, I'm not using measurements. When you're cooking something that you cook all the time, you know that you really don't need measurements. Like you cook it. So I'm gonna take my fork and I'm just gonna whisk it all together. I do like to take the little white thing out. I don't know what I want to call it, but I think it's what would have been a baby. I do like to take it out. I don't know about y'all, but I hate seeing it in the eggs. You don't have to, but I do out of decency and respect, and because it just disgusts me. Hello, good morning. Well, where I am, it's going into the afternoon. I woke up late, so I could not go live and do yoga and stretch and talk to my true babes, so I'm making it up by cooking with them this morning. Now with your eggs, you can add milk. It will make them fluffy. I think today I'm going to do that. I'm just gonna add a little bit of milk, maybe a lid full of milk. You don't have to add much. I'm just using Fairlife. Normally I do almond milk. There is really only one good pure almond milk on the market, y'all, and it comes in a box, and it's only 2 kinds. There's cashew and almond. I don't know the brand, but Silk and all of that is really, it has too much added stuff in there. But I mean, I still use it, but I'm just saying if you want like authentic almond milk, yeah. And I get that milk for my daughter for her cereal. So now I have to find my little frying pan. I might have to use my griddle. So this morning I'm making polenta, bacon, and eggs. There's my bacon. My oven is preheated and hot and ready to 375. But my grits are gonna take a little longer to cook, and I don't want them to get stale. I know how to prevent them from getting stale, but I did not cook them in a pan that would be doable for. And I do clean as I go. Let me know, do you clean as you go? When I cook, I clean as I go. I start washing plates off, even though they're going in the dishwasher. I rinse them off. I start putting seasonings up. I cannot. It's easier that way for me. I don't have to come back and do a whole bunch of cleaning. Let me put y'all over here. That should be better. Yeah, this is a lot better. So how is everyone's morning going so far? Earlier, I did ask if everybody had their glass or their cup of water today. And did y'all speak words of affirmation this morning? And did you get whatever you needed to get off your chest this morning? Because I know we didn't get to do that today. And I'm sorry. I am genuinely sorry. I'm going to have to hook my griddle up, y'all. Let's go over here. Hide it under this island over here. Now, this is what I use whenever I'm making my pancakes. I do love to make waffles as well, but I have a waffle maker for that. But since I am not making pancakes, I'm just going to use it for my eggs. And yes, you can use a griddle to make eggs. Usually just sunny side up eggs, but I'm gonna try to make it do what it do this morning. I have to find my cord. Here we go. So, what was for breakfast in your house? I do want to say too, make sure y'all are putting food on your stomach in the morning, even if it's just cereal, a bowl of cereal or a bowl of oatmeal. That's fine, but please make sure you're eating something. Because I promise you, you will ruin your own day by not eating anything in the morning. You have to eat. It's not an option. Just don't eat a lot of sugar. That's another thing that is about to be coming out of my diet. I'm going into natural and healthy sugars. And the natural and healthy sugars are going to be from the juicing that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be juicing. And I'm going to be eating a lot of fruit, consuming a lot of fruit. So I just want natural sugars. I'm not going to be doing... Like, I like to have a sweet, like a dessert after I eat dinner. But I'm not going to be doing that because what people don't know is that when you consume sugar and too much sugar and the wrong sugar, it heightens your blood sugar. And then you just burn out. So people that drink coffee in the mornings, they have to keep drinking coffee throughout the day because that burnout comes on, that fatigue comes, and they feel like, oh, I gotta get another cup of coffee. That's the caffeine and if it's sugar in it or if it's not. You can't do caffeine early in the morning and think you're gonna make it throughout the day. You're gonna have to keep that caffeine rolling throughout the day. And you can't do any sweet sugar in the morning or in the middle of the day and feel like you're just gonna have a lot of energy. No, because once you finish consuming that Starbucks drink that has a ton of sugar in it, or whatever it is that you're consuming that has a lot of sugar, 30 minutes to an hour, you're gonna be tired. You're gonna be fatigued, but that's because your blood sugar is so high. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, I love me some Starbucks. My favorite drinks are, for the winter, I love me a chai tea latte, hot. For the hotter months, I love a strawberry acai with lemonade light ice with 2 to 3 pumps of classic. I love the mango dragon fruit with lemonade and 2 pumps of classic. So I love Starbucks too. Don't get me wrong. I love my cheese Danishes warmed. I used to eat the egg whites every morning before work. Trust me, I love Starbucks, but I'm just giving some insight because that's also going to be something we do here on this channel. We're going to be working on our mental and physical health together. I know a lot of times that'll make people run and they're like, oh, she's talking about healthy stuff. I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk about that. Or I want to keep eating and drinking unhealthy. Do you? I'm not going to force you to do anything. I'm just saying, over here, what we're going to be doing. That's all I'm saying. Y'all, this is a skim set. I love Skims by Kim Kardashian. And I also like her. I don't know if y'all have saw her documentary on Netflix. If not, you need to watch it. Kim K is actually a really cool person. And I understand and respect their hustle after the things that I saw. And I actually like Kris Jenner after the things that I watched as well. So I'm going to go in with this original canola oil cooking spray that came from Aldi. Now, I do like to get their avocado spray from Aldi as well. So once I spray this down, I'm going to turn my griddle on to about 300. Let it get hot, and then I'm going to put my egg on there. My water has boiled enough and it is ready for the polenta to go in. So I'm going to bring y'all over here. Let y'all see me. I'm going to remove that lid. See, the water is clean now. I'm going to turn lower and reduce my heat to about 1. And I'm going to go ahead and start adding in my polenta. Polenta is really good with cheese and heavy cream. Like if you want a really creamy grit, use this brand. Get you some heavy cream, get you some Parmesan cheese. It's really good. It teaches you that on here too, actually, I think. Yeah, creamy polenta. Or 2 cups of milk. Yeah, just 2 cups of milk. Yeah, they got a few different recipes, but heavy cream, a good cheese, whatever cheese you like, butter, salt, pepper. You got yourself a good creamy grit. But like I told y'all, dairy is just, my body needs a detox. I can feel it. You can feel when your body needs a detox. I need to detox from dairy, greasy food, sugar. I need a detox. So my salmon is gonna be baked or pan seared. I'm gonna be eating a lot of more peppers and greens. So once I put that in, I give it a little stir, and then I'll just cover it, but slightly. You see how that is? I'm not gonna cover it all the way. I'll show you. Because I don't want it to get sticky. See, it's lifting up. And then I just keep an eye on it, and I stir it maybe every minute. I come back and stir it. Not every minute. Every minute would be too long, but every few seconds or so. That's the only thing too about grits. You do have to stay by the stove, because they will get hard fast. But if you know what you're doing, you don't really have that problem. So I'm actually gonna turn my griddle off because I need my grits to cook through first, because it only takes a few seconds to cook eggs. And then I'm gonna go ahead and stick my bacon in now, because my bacon is ready to be cooked. She is ready. Need to clean this oven out. That's what I need to do. All right. So I got my bacon in there. I'm gonna finish my water. I know that I have some digestive stuff going on because I haven't eaten anything. I just been drinking water, but I've been noticing this for the past month or 2 months, maybe 2 to 3 months, that I'm becoming like full really fast, and those are symptoms of like IBS, which is irritable bowel syndrome. So my food is not digesting properly, basically. So in order to fix that, I have to go on a fast. I have to consume high fiber foods like greens and green beans. Hey, you ready for me to get him? Come on, Tony. Hi. What did you do? Oh my goodness. What did you do down there? You washing him? Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry. Say hello. Go get your booty changed.
Come on, man. Let's go.
But as I was saying, yes, I'm having some IBS symptoms, meaning my digestive tract is really off. I need to eat more high fiber food. So that's going to be my spinaches, my brown rice, my quinoa, my flax seeds, stuff like that to get the bowel moving, because I just need to release. I need to get it all out of there. So I'm going to have to make me some green juices, eat some oatmeal every morning, slow down on the greasy food because it just piles up in the stomach. All of that stuff. So I've done this before, thank God. See, that's why I say every lesson is a blessing, because I've already been through this. You know how I told y'all, whenever I go through things in life, it takes me a minute, but then it'll dawn on me, like, you know what, I'm gonna be appreciative of this situation, because my kids are never gonna have to go through it. Or if they come to this type of problem, I'm gonna help them get through it because I've already been through it. Same thing when it comes down to my health and stuff. I've already been through the IBS stuff and the gastritis stuff, so I know what I'm doing. It's just a matter of doing it. But like I said earlier, that hopefully this morning, not this morning, but this weekend is the final weekend that I can start. meal prepping and getting my stuff in order. The only thing that I have to buy is a juicer. I need to buy the air fryer, but that can wait. I just need to buy some mason jars and for my overnight oats, and I just need to buy a juicer to do my juicing. My grits are on 1, which is a level above low. I'm gonna show y'all my meal prep containers. I got these from Burlington for $6. They were $6, y'all. So it has 1, 2, 3 compartments, which is cool, because I'm just gonna have like my meat protein and the bigger compartment, and then I'll have like my other 2. Because one of the meals I'm gonna be cooking is like this ground turkey with peppers and stuff, and then like sweet potatoes. We'll get into all of that in like an actual video, but this is, how many? There's 10 packs of these. So that's gonna be a meal for Monday through Sunday. And I think every Sunday or either every Saturday is when I'll do like that. That'll be my meal prep days. Yeah, and my laundry day and all of that. Because Sundays are gonna be reset days for me. So yeah. And I got my flask from Temu, my Stanley cup. It was like iridescent, but I put it in a dishwasher by mistake. But yeah, this is what I can put my water in. Fill this bad boy up every morning, which I haven't been doing. And then I have another one. Let me show y'all. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's by QFit or QFit, and it has a gallon, I think. So I can also fill this bad boy up daily, which I probably will start filling this up with water, because it starts from 7 a.m. down to 9. I have from 7 to 9 a.m. 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. to drink that much, and then from 9, you get it. So I think I ordered this from Amazon. I'm gonna leave it out so I'll be motivated to fill it up. Yeah, gotta get them organs and stuff. I'm not the organs, but gotta get that gut together, y'all. This is not like me. I just had a baby 6 months ago too. A lot of people always are so shocked when I say I just had a baby, and I always be like, oh, that's nice, but I mean, I rather feel like I don't look like I just had, I rather feel like I didn't just have a baby. And I'm just gonna put a little butter in here in these grits or my yellow polenta. For now, that's all I'm gonna add. This is what they're looking like just a few minutes in. And I'm just gonna mix that butter in there. I'm gonna cover her back up. She's rather thick, but I don't like watery, runny grits. Yeah, so I've been on here. I usually get on live and I stay on live for about an hour. I guess I can stay on here until all of my food is complete. Shouldn't take much longer. Well, it's nothing fancy, but I'm also having a sensitivity to meat. Like, the smell of meat cooking has been bothering me. I don't know what that is, but it might be a sign to go pesky or veggie. So I could go vegetarian. It wouldn't hurt anything right now. But the only type of meat that I'm gonna be consuming on a daily is salmon, ground turkey, and chicken. But they say chicken is the worst protein, the worst type of meat to eat, y'all. That's what they say. Chicken is the worst type of meat. That's what that's what the people are saying. So I don't even know if I want to eat chicken. I might just do, I don't know. I might just do salmon and ground turkey. That's probably what I end up doing. But I'm gonna eat chicken when I go to Miyabi. I want to make Miyabi a trip once a month. I love Miyabi food. Yeah. If you've never been, you need to go. Okay. So that's cooking. Like, I'm already tired, y'all, and I feel fatigued because of my digestive system being down, and I'm not getting enough sleep either. I really want to invest in this mattress, and I'm gonna get it one day. One day soon. As a matter of fact, next year, I am gonna have me that mattress. It's like $7,000, almost $8,000, but it can do everything, and it's super soft. It's by Tempur-Pedic. Oh yeah, I'm getting that big. I'm gonna add a little bit more water to my grits, my polenta. I'm gonna get it right now. I'm gonna add just a little bit more water, and I'm just gonna use my little 4th of July cup, y'all. I was gonna try to hide it from y'all, but I'm just adding a little bit more water and gonna give it a good stir since it's on low and it's cooking really well, and they're really thick, but you don't want them to be too thick because then they'll cook too fast and they won't be done. So make sure you are using the correct ratios. Look at the instructions if you don't already know how to cook these. And if you do, it's all about watching and looking and paying attention to the food cook. You gotta put love in it. So now I'm gonna turn this all the way on low, to the lowest of the lows. And I'm gonna let it cook. My bacon has about 3 more minutes. The grits got about a good 5 more minutes. And then I'll start cooking my eggs. But I'm gonna step out back and talk to y'all. Get a little fresh air since I haven't gotten to get any yet today. It's so many flies out here. So many. I'm gonna sit in the shade. I love coming to sit on my patio. The cows are out today. Let me show y'all. Where are they? There they go. Within arm's reach. This is another reason why I don't like eating cheeseburgers, or I regret it. Because every morning we come out and there they are. But those are not cows that are being killed. I don't think they're going to the slaughterhouse, because this owner over here has these cows, and they've had this same amount of cows since we've been here. I don't know what they're using those cows for, because they're not milking those cows, right? Because I think the cows that you milk actually are the white and black cows, right? But anyway, they invited us to come over one day. They invited us to church. They told us we could come over one day, me and my daughter, but I have not done that. I thought about taking them some baked cookies one day, but I have to get me a mixer, y'all. I want me a mixing bowl by KitchenAid, I think. See, I had to get this scarf off. Okay, I love how my hair falls with just a clip. Y'all see, it just gives you that Ariel vibes, the old school Ariel. There's nothing wrong with the new school. Honestly, I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't like a lot of the remakes. Now, I haven't watched The Little Mermaid. I do want to take Island to see that. I have not watched it yet. Some people say it's not good because the Asian guy was trying too hard. I've heard that comment. I heard that he seemed really jealous of her. I don't know. And I don't know. But I'm probably going to go watch it. Take my baby to the movies. I do know we plan to go see Barbie. I used to have all the Barbie movies on VCR tape. My mom bought me all of them. Barbie and the Nutcracker. All of the Barbie movies I had. I was obsessed with Barbie growing up. That's probably why I've come back to my spirit color, which is pink. Pink is my favorite color, if y'all did not know. Pink is literally my favorite color. Look at my scarf. But yeah, I like the original movies, you know, and the original TV shows. Like, I feel like if the Wayans brother were to come back, I wouldn't like it. I feel like if Martin was to come back, I wouldn't like it. I feel like I could watch a new Friday if they made a new Friday, because Mike Epps is always gonna be funny. he still looks young. He still looks good. Ice Cube still looks the same. He looked a little younger in Friday, but he still looks the same. He would just have to lose some weight. Both him and Mike Epps. I would watch it if they created a new. Other than that, though. Oh, God. Oh, look at my lace. I should have kept y'all where y'all were. Transparency. Moment of transparency, y'all. But I have to lay the lace because I just woke up not too long ago, and my scarf. And this is a glueless. This is installed gluelessly. There's no glue on this, like up here. I used Eben spray. No glue whatsoever. So I got about a few more minutes. I enjoy going live with y'all. I hope everyone has a great day, a blessed day. I will see y'all in the morning. We'll be back to the basics with stretching and chit-chatting. Sorry I couldn't do that with y'all this morning. Big apologies. But like I said, things happen, life happens, but I'm always gonna tap in and check in with y'all and keep y'all updated. If you're watching this live after the fact, thank you for tuning in, babe. I wish I could have been with you this morning earlier, but we're gonna be back to the basics tomorrow. Make sure you wear your yoga mat or you get ready in bed. Make sure you have your water, because tomorrow it is going down. Okay, so I'm gonna get back in here and finish up this breakfast and enjoy it and get my day started. I got some videos coming for y'all really soon. I got a video coming Saturday. So yeah, to my true babes, I love y'all, and I will see y'all tomorrow.